Hey, what's up, guys? I want to talk about my favorite YSL colognes from my collection. And at the end, I give you us at the top of my wish list for YSL. But first, let's get into some news from the fragrance world. First off, we have Jean Paul Gaultier with another flanker. And no, it's not Le Mans. It's going to be a flanker from La Belle. And this is going to be La Belle Perfume. The notes are going to be pear, vanilla, and tonka. It's actually from the Classique line, and it's a line of like 40 flankers. Speaking of flankers, Paco Rabanne, Invictus. So this is going to be Invictus Victory from the Invictus line, and it's going to be a vanilla, ambery, citrusy scent, giving you lemon, olibanum, lavender, and vanilla on the base. So this is going to be a sweet vanilla scent as well. I think it's a nice addition to the Invictus line because the most of them are more blue scents and more fresh, but this is deeper and darker. I like it. It's nice. Moving on into the last piece of fragrance news, Dolce and Gabbana has another one, another flanker to the one line, another the one, and this is going to be Luminous Night. I actually have the Royal Night, and they also have Mysterious Night from the exclusive collection. YSL M7 from the La Collection line. This came out in 2011, and this was the 80 ml. Cost me $100 for the 80 ml at the time. Let you guys get a look at that. I really love the presentation on the bottle. It's very classy, very elegant. Actually have the notes on the side there. So yeah, it's definitely dope. Definitely dope. But yeah, this is La Collection Lines M7 Oud Absolu from 2011. It's going to be oriental and woody, and the notes are going to be mandarin on the top, oud and patchouli in the mid, and it's going to work its way down to cysts or rock rose, aka lebdinum, and myrrh. Going to dry down to myrrh. So this is going to give you a rich, bright, woody scent, turning warm and resinous on the dry down. It kind of gives you a enchanted forest vibe, like you're just walking through a forest in a fairy tale. Like it's really surreal. Let's give this guy a smell or a spray. And obviously, atomizer is going to be good from this high quality. And right, instantaneously, you get that burst of mandarin. You get some of that oud, like the oud is all through it though. It's interesting. And the leptimum and myrrh also are coming into play a little early. Like they're all, it's everything just kind of, it's a simple fragrance, but it kind of gives you everything at once, but then they kind of dissipate while also still lingering around on the dry down. So this is definitely a nice one. I like that on the actual cap, you have to close it sideways. You can't close it straight. Have to close it sideways. That's pretty cool. But yeah, onto the ratings. For projection on this one, it's really gonna fill up a room or wherever you are, fill up a car. I gave this one the projection of 4.5 out of 5. The longevity, also thought it lasted all day, all night. 4.5 out of 5 as well. And the smell, I'm a big fan of this particular scent. 4.5 out of 5. giving it an overall score of a 9. So we have a 9 for your M7 Oud Absolute from the La Collection line. Moving on, we have YSL Le Home. YSL Le Home. And this guy is a fingerprint magnet. It is impossible to not get fingerprints on this damn bottle, I'm trying to tell you. This is YSL La Home's 2006 edition to the La Home line. It has various flankers of La Home as well as a La Nuit de La Home subline, which has a bunch of flankers to that one as well. But yeah, this was the 60 ml. Was able to pick this one up for $60 for the 2 ounces, so that wasn't bad. And it's going to be a woody, floral, spicy, citrusy scent. The notes for this one are going to be bergamot, lemon, and ginger on the top, going into a violet leaf, basil, and white pepper mid. And on the dry down, we're going to get tonka, cedar, and Tahitian vetiver. It's going to give you a soft, clean, pine tree, floral type of scent. And we're going to go ahead and give you guys a spray of this one as well. Fingerprints. And this one instantly is a more fresh, clean, bright, really clean, like airy scent as compared to the last one. Like this one is more deep, rich, woody, and this is definitely a clean, fresh wood with that bergamot, lemon, and ginger on the opening. The white pepper and the basil making it herby and aromatic but still spicy. We have YSL La Home scores are gonna be, for a projection, this one definitely is not jumping off your skin. It's not going anywhere. You're not spraying this on like, oh yeah, you're going places. No, this is pretty close to the chest. So this one I gave a projection a 3, as well as the longevity a 3.5. Could maybe inch its way up to a 4, maybe. But yeah, I'm thinking 3.5, just due to, even though it's going to be on your skin for a longer duration of time, it's going to be a weaker scent. So, you know, longevity had to give it a 3.5. Moving into the smell, I actually do really enjoy the smell of this one. Fell in love with it when I first smelled it back in my earliest days of getting into fragrances. And I still think it is a solid 4. It's a solid 4. It's not a 5, but it's definitely better than the 3s and 3.5s. It's a solid 4. Bringing the overall score for YSL La Home to a 7.5. 7.5. Moving on into our final fragrance, the bad boy, YSLY, the original, in the toilet. YSL's iteration of a blue fragrance. And we'll let you guys check out this bottle right quick. A nice little Y on there. Name of the house on the front. Little textured grain to the actual top. YSLY was brought to us in 2017 for the Y for Men collection. It's going to be an aromatic, fresh, citrusy scent. And the notes are going to be aldehydes, which is an airy, ozonic note, airy, fresh note. It's going to have bergamot, ginger, lemon, and mint in the top. Going into a violet, apple, sage, pineapple, and geranium mid. And then it finally dries down into ambergris, which is well secretions. So it's going to give you a aquatic musty note. Then musk, incense, cedar, vetiver, and balsam fir. And balsam fir is going to be a woody note, sweet and resinous. Now, for me, the big thing that stood out for this one was that mint. Like, you can really get the mint all the way through, the mint mixing with the cedar, kind of minty, piney smell, which is kind of a little abrasive. Uh, Kind of hindered the scent for me in a way. But overall, I definitely like the scent. We'll give it a spray on the inner elbow. Definitely a great atomizer, as on all three. And yes, definitely, I kind of get that apple. Definitely get the apple, the mint, the cedar. Yeah, from the cedar wood as well, or like just even from the opening, it's like you get that, yeah, lemon mint and the gingery pop. So it's kind of like fresh and zingy in the opening. When I smelled it originally, I couldn't get that apple and the fruity. I couldn't get the fruitiness from it. It was more minty than anything. But yeah, no, it's definitely that musky, minty, piney type of fresh fragrance. But then you kind of get that aquatic note from the ambergris as well. Kind of smell like oceany or like seawater. So yeah, projection, I gave this one a 4 out of 5, as well as longevity, a 4 out of 5. And smell for this one, like I said, that minty, kind of cedary, piney, is a little bit abrasive for me, a little harsh for me. And as compared to the other scents, that's why it got a 3.5 out of 5 on the smell, bringing the overall score for YSLY to an 8, bringing it to second place. So, my favorite YSL fragrance and my best recommendation to you guys as of now would be YSL La Collection line M7 Oud Absolu. And as promised, what's at the top of my wish list for YSL? We have YSL La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum from 2010, an Oriental Fougere with bergamot, pepper, star anise, fruit, lavender, French labdanum, vanilla, patchouli, and vetiver on the dry down. Hey, I'm Jay Wood. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure if you like the content to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so when I drop it, you got it. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one.